Welcome to another school year with Hartford Performs. We are thrilled to be back in person this year with our Hartford Public School students and teachers, and we look forward to working with all of you in the classroom. This orientation is mandatory because we have all had a unique experience this past year, and we want to make sure that as you head out to your programs, that you are representing Hartford Performs each time you are in a classroom or students are in your space. We want to be sure that you understand our collective mission and goal, that you are reminded of our processes and procedures, and that you are aware of Hartford Schools requirements. We are moving towards some mandatory meetings this year so we can grow together as a community under a shared purpose and will provide multiple ways to attend, participate, or watch. The only rule to completing this requirement is that you watch this video and submit the survey to confirm viewing it. We are your program team, Emily Wineski, Joshe Newman, and I am Aisha Mobley, your host for this orientation. Please note that the Hartford Performs team is still working from home at this time, but you can leave a voice message or email us and we will get back to you. Direct any programming questions to me at amobley, Mobley, at hartfordperforms.org. Feel free to take a picture of this slide to have our contact information readily accessible. This video will review our mission, values, and purpose. Take a look at the Hartford Public School calendar as well as important reminders for the year. Review COVID-19 protocols currently in place. Explore the booking process. Introduce the key characteristics of successful Hartford Performs programs, and leave you with an overview of the arts provider experience. Attached, you will also find some timestamps for this presentation so you can go back to specific topics to review again, along with other attachments to support your success this year.
In honor of in-person arts programming returning to school buildings, let's take a breath to acknowledge this moment. Hartford Performs is based in Hartford, Connecticut on the indigenous lands of the Tungus, Sikaug, Wangunks, and Pukunok people. We recognize the lives lost, cultures erased, voices silenced for so long, and extend our gratitude for the ability to love, create, live, and learn on these lands with the teachers, artists, and students of Hartford. For more information about these peoples, to research the land you live in or work on, or begin to write your own land acknowledgement, visit our website for more. Our mission: working in partnership with school systems and artistic communities, Hartford Performs infuses and integrates arts and cultural experiences into teaching and learning in ways that enrich the student experience and improve outcomes across the curriculum. As arts providers, you are a key component to helping us meet our mission. Thank you for choosing to partner with us again this school year to support learning in Hartford classrooms. Hartford Performs values access to arts for all students, integration of arts into the curriculum in meaningful ways, evaluation of the impact of arts on student development, building meaningful collaborative relationships, celebrating diversity, the inclusion of diverse perspectives, addressing the inequities of public school systems, and development of leaders to carry the torch beyond the program. Our Hartford Public Schools classrooms are rich with arts programming. Hartford Public Schools employs full and part-time visual arts, music, drama, and dance teachers to teach arts-focused curriculum and encourages grade-level teachers to enhance their curriculum with the arts. Hartford Performs is not a replacement for essential certified teachers or the quality arts experiences that occur in Hartford homes and communities, but we are here to support them. The main component that gives us a seat at the district table and builds bridges into the classroom is that all our programming connects to both an art form and subject area both intrinsically and with national standards to support the work. This is critical to what we do. We are thoroughly rooted in arts integration, which is an approach to teaching in which students construct and demonstrate understanding through an art form.
Students engage in a creative process which connects an art form to another subject area and meets objectives in both. The program roster has been launched to our schools. Our goal is to have all programs booked by November 22nd. Teachers will reach out to you first. If there is a teacher you don't hear from by this point, please resend the email with the site coordinator on copy. You must enter a date into the database calendar for each program booking by December 20th, and all programs should be completed with vouchers submitted by June 14th.
When your program is booked, you will receive a booking confirmation email with the lead teacher's email address and a voucher number. Save booking confirmation emails to reference later if you need information. You can use them when communicating with lead teachers or when reaching out to site coordinators for support. When lead teachers contact you, they can and should reference the voucher number on the booking confirmation email. The voucher number means that Hartford Performs has confirmed funding for this program once it's completed. When you confirm with a teacher on a scheduled date, that date needs to be added to the program information in the database calendar to prompt your payment voucher. Please note or take a photo of this slide with school address changes for this year. Wish School is currently at the old Milner Building on 104 Vine Street. Teachers are asked to identify their school location when booking, but it is always good practice to confirm their school address prior to the program so you will always go to the right place. We will update you if there are any additional changes. School year, please note that there are new position changes in the Hartford School District. Caitlin Bexley, AP at McDonough, Heather Denauld, back at Kinsella as TSOL teacher, no longer a coach, Carolyn Havda, principal at Batchelder, Gerardo Heredia, now at district office, Courtney McCoy, principal at Sand, Paul Casey, principal at Global, Laura Cecil, principal at Naylor, Josh Shear, principal at West Middle, and Jackie Vistainer, principal at Breakthrough North. Please check the district calendar carefully when scheduling programs with teachers.
Please be sure to carefully view the Hartford Public Schools school year notes. There are 13 half-day Wednesdays for teacher professional development sessions. Winter recess is December 26th through January 6th. February break dates are February 20th through 24th. Spring break and Good Friday is April 7th through the 14th, and the last day of school is June 14th. In the case of a snow day or delay, pause your voucher and reschedule with the lead teacher or site coordinator. If you need assistance contacting a teacher, reach out to me for support. If there is an emergency on the morning of or during your program, notify the lead teacher or site coordinator ASAP. Safety is always a priority. There must always be a certified teacher in the room with you during the program. If there is not a teacher present, stop the program and contact the main office, the site coordinator, or security at the school for assistance. If the safety or success of the program is in question due to circumstances you cannot control, use your best judgment to continue or end the program. Notify Hartford Performs about anything irregular or issues on completing a program. The Hartford Public Schools Portrait of a Graduate reflects our collective vision informed by research and the input of multiple stakeholders of the skills incumbent to our students' post-secondary success. The Portrait of a Graduate will guide the instructional vision and the curriculum implementation efforts to ensure that all students have adequate and stable access to instructional experiences that will help them graduate ready to transform the world.
Next, let's discuss the current COVID protocols in place for student safety and yours. This school year, you will now have the option to wear a disposable or cloth mask while on school or district property. Additionally, COVID-19 vaccination is no longer required, however, is strongly advised. Bear in mind that you are required to follow all COVID-19 protocols set forth by Hartford Public Schools, which includes completing a wellness screener before entering a school if required by school personnel. It is strongly encouraged that you take a COVID-19 test if you are experiencing any COVID-19 type symptoms. You must stay home if you have tested positive for COVID-19 on the day of your scheduled visit or have tested positive on any of the previous 5 days leading up to your visit. Refer to the Hartford Performs COVID-19 policy document for information regarding quarantining and the return to school protocol. Please contact me immediately if you are unable to attend your scheduled visit. Taking precautionary measures continues to be an effective way of protecting oneself against COVID-19. For example, sanitizing materials, frequent hand washing, appropriate physical distancing, etc. After a program is completed, thank the teacher for their time and partnership. You can encourage them to provide feedback on their experience as well. Then you will need to verify the program voucher and the site coordinator will confirm that the program is complete. You will also have the opportunity to share your feedback with Hartford Performs.
Remember, you must enter your scheduled dates into the database calendar to launch the payment voucher. Once programs start happening, checks will be cut mid-month and at the end of the month. All checks will be mailed out until further notice. Checks cannot be picked up at the office at this time. Please remember that Hartford Performs does not have legal permission to take photos of students' faces. While we hope you are busy focused on engaging students in your programs, we don't mind photos of student-created work or enthusiastic hands and feet. You can also reshare a school or teacher's post on social media and credit them. In this final section, we invite you all to join us for both mandatory and optional arts providers quarterly meetings, as well as additional opportunities for professional growth. Some meetings are considered mandatory this year because of the level of importance. We want to make sure that we are all on the same page, keeping up with our mission at the forefront of our minds, and to continue building strong relationships with you and our community of artists.
Quarterly meetings create a space for learning, collaborating, and networking with one another. Meetings are centered on rising topics to meet students' needs and continuing to better work with the district. We also evaluate your programs through teacher surveys and program observations. Survey results from teacher feedback is typically shared in the spring. In addition to your verbal feedback, we also look to the AP feedback forms to provide useful and productive workshops. This is a great way to reflect on your practice, places for improvement, and share any challenges you face throughout the process. Because we are still operating remotely, all quarterly meetings will have a Zoom link, call-in number, or option to watch the recording and reply to an exit ticket survey. Please hold for January 18th and April 26th for these quarterly meetings. Please also note that dates could be subject to change and refer to the most recent communication from Hartford Performs.
It is important that you pay attention to our arts provider newsletters because they include special announcements or updates, artist funding and training opportunities, and more. We will communicate what our program priorities are for next year's application cycle and information on how current artists can share new programs with the review committee. Newsletters will also include the most updated information and registration links for arts provider meetings and any changes with COVID-19 regulations. Stay connected with us on social media. Thank you for watching this orientation video. Next, submit your exit ticket to receive the registration link for the optional Q&A session.